Hi everyone. Heemskerck was a Dutch warship named after the famous Dutch admiral Willem Barentsz. The ship was built in 1638 in Amsterdam and became part of the fleet of the Dutch Republic during the 30 Years' War. Heemskerck was a typical example of Dutch shipbuilding in the 17th century. Heemskerck was a first-rate ship, played a significant role in the Dutch Republic's naval efforts during conflicts against Spain. During the 30 Years' War and other conflicts, such as the 80 Years' War, the ship participated in battles for maritime control and trade dominance. Heemskerck, like other vessels of its time, represented the strategic importance of a strong navy in maintaining the economic and political power of the Dutch Republic. Heemskerck was constructed by the Dutch East India Company, commonly known as the V.O.C. She was launched in 1638. There are no contemporary detailed descriptions of Heemskerck. The Journal of Abel Tasman includes a few simple sketches by artist Isaac Gilsemans, who accompanied the voyage, as well as some written details about the ship's characteristics. However, much of the ship's design must be inferred from the standards provided by the V.O.C. to its shipbuilders, as well as information from other ships of similar types. In a resolution dated September 17, 1637, the V.O.C. instructed its shipwrights that a small war yacht was to measure 106 feet in length, 24 feet in beam, and have a draft of 9 feet. An Amsterdam foot was approximately 11 inches, while other units of measurement varied. A small war yacht's hull was designed to carry 60 lasts. A last could refer to cargo capacity in terms of volume or weight, depending on the context. As a volume measurement, 60 lasts equated to approximately 120 tons burthen. Heemskerck was designated by the V.O.C. as a small war yacht. Her hull and masts were entirely wooden. Like other war yachts, her transom had a squared vertical face, which sacrificed some cargo space but allowed for the mounting of guns, such as stern chasers, positioned directly at the rear. One of Gilsemans' drawings shows 3 vertical X's on the upper part of the transom, suggesting a display of Amsterdam's coat of arms. The ship carried her guns on 2 decks. Tasman's journal mentions guns on the upper orlop deck, in the gun room, and on the upper deck. It also notes firing bow guns, indicating the presence of at least 2 boat chasers. One of Gilsemans' illustrations clearly shows 2 stern chasers. Sketches of Heemskerck in Tasman's journal depict 3 masts and a bowsprit, a common rigging setup for Dutch ships of this type. Both the foremast and mainmast supported 2 square-rigged sails, while the mizzenmast carried a single lateen sail. The bowsprit supported a sprit sail. A resolution by Governor-General Van Diemen and his council, dated August 1, 1642, outlined the preparations for Tasman's first exploratory voyage, specifying that Heemskerck would set sail with a crew of 60 officers and men. Heemskerck played a significant role in early Dutch exploration and trade during the 17th century. On April 29, 1639, Heemskerck departed from Texel in the Netherlands bound for Batavia. She arrived at Table Bay near the Cape of Good Hope on September 11, 1639, where she replenished her supplies of food and water. The ship finally reached Batavia on November 22, 1639. She never returned to Europe and spent the remainder of her career supporting V.O.C. trade around Batavia as both a warship and cargo carrier. In 1640, she transported 63,679 pounds of cloves. Today, Batavia, now known as Jakarta, is the capital city of Indonesia. Originally established by the Dutch East India Company in 1619 as a trading post, it has grown into a bustling metropolis with a rich history and diverse culture. Jakarta is a vibrant mix of modern skyscrapers, historic colonial buildings, and bustling markets, blending the old with the new. As a hub for business, culture, and tourism, it serves as a gateway to Indonesia's diverse regions and plays a significant role in the country's economic and social development. So, let's get back to the story of the ship Heemskerck. Later that year, she was assigned to a six-war yacht fleet. She became a crucial vessel in supporting the Dutch East India Company's operations in Southeast Asia. On August 14, 1642, Heemskerck set sail from Batavia with Abel Tasman aboard as the commander of a two-ship expedition. The ships made their way to Mauritius, where they spent 2 months undergoing repairs and resupplying before continuing their journey on October 8, 1642. One of the most notable events in Heemskerck's history was her involvement in Abel Tasman's 1642 expedition, where she contributed to the discovery of new lands. After reaching Tasmania on November 24, 1642, the first European ships to do so, Heemskerck continued her journey to New Zealand. On December 13, 1642, she arrived at the South Island of New Zealand, marking another historic moment as the first European ship to reach this part of the world. During this expedition, Heemskerck and Zeehan ventured further north along the New Zealand coast, eventually visiting 3 of the islands now part of Tonga. This marked the first Western contact with these islands. After leaving Tonga on February 1, 1643, the ships continued their journey along the north coast of New Guinea, before finally returning to Batavia on June 15, 1643. In 1644, after Tasman's exploratory voyage, Heemskerck was assigned to convoy duty, protecting V.O.C ships during maritime trade and navigation. However, her career was marked by challenges, including damage sustained in a storm in 1648, which made her return to Batavia difficult. In 1649, Heemskerck was eventually broken up, marking the end of her distinguished service. Thanks for watching.